Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I have been itching to film another one of these randomizer picks your makeup, and I had an opportunity today, so that's what we're gonna do. I originally saw Gabriella Francis do this. I'm sure a lot of other creators have done it as well, but she has done quite a few on her channel. I did do one already a couple months ago, so I will have both Gabriella and my last video linked down below. I'm hoping that this time it works out a little better for me. It wasn't too bad last time, but I'm feeling autumnal. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm filming this on September 22nd, the first day of fall. Happy fall, y'all. Just had to say it. I had to say it. So before I get into the video and randomizing my makeup, if you're not familiar with my channel, I do mostly panning content, but I like to throw in random get ready with me's every now and then to get some love to products that maybe aren't in my project pans, or maybe just get a little more use out of my project pan items. I just like to use my collection in a little more creative way with these videos. I did want to just say thank you to your support on me cutting back on my project pans. I cut way back on my prompt-based projects. My family needs me a little more than panning right now, so yeah, I just had to cut back. I do want to do like random videos like this every now and then. I just can't commit to the schedule and as many projects. It feels kind of weird being on camera right now. I haven't filmed in a couple of weeks. My last video was pan those eyeshadows. So yeah, I just want to get into it. I want to play with some makeup. September has been a slow makeup month for me anyway, just because of my other priorities. I haven't prioritized this fun time for myself. I love putting makeup on. It's super fun and creative for me. So yeah, if you're new here, I hope you subscribe, and of course give this video a thumbs up if you want to see it again. I do have my iPad. It was giving me some trouble last couple of weeks, but I finally have it done, like fixed. So I have the app Tiny Decisions here, and I have not updated the wheels. I'm pretty sure they're correct, but I don't remember if I put like the new stuff that I got decluttered to me a couple months ago in here. But we are just gonna start off with foundation because I do own a primer. I was decluttered this primer. I have all of my makeup here on my couch. I'll throw up a picture. But I film in my living room, and obviously I don't store my makeup in my living room, so I brought out all my makeup here except for eyeshadow palettes. So when I get to that point, I'll just go grab the eyeshadow palette. But I do have this Ulta Beauty mattifying face primer. This was decluttered to me from Heather at Love Heatherette. So let me actually do a yes or no question, I guess. So we will see if I have to do primer today and try that one out for the first time. Okay, I'm going to try not to blind you with my window. Oh, so yes, I'm glad I asked. So here's a closer look. I think this is a mini version of it, but again, I haven't even tried this formula. There's still a seal on it, so hopefully I like it. I do get oily in my T-zone. So I'm just gonna concentrate this. Oh, it's very silicone-y. Just a little bead of it. I'm gonna warm it up with my fingers and just press it right here where I tend to get the most oily. And then spread the excess out on the rest of my face. Okay. So I can go to I'm just wiping my hands off so I don't get it on my iPad. Moving on to my foundation wheel. I only have my open foundations on this wheel. I don't want to open a foundation just for the sake of this video, and I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 8 open currently. So hopefully I don't get one that mismatches me too bad. The Catrice HD foundation. So this is the Catrice HD liquid coverage. This is in the shade 005 Ivory Beige. And if I remember correctly, this is either too dark or too warm. I don't remember. And I'm pretty sure this is a super like high coverage foundation. So we will see. I only have this open because, did I have this in a project? I don't think I have this in a project. I think I opened it and used it on my friend. I did like a trial run for her wedding. And I just tried this on her. She didn't end up liking it. So hopefully I like it. It comes in like a dropper. So should I just drop this on my face? I don't know how much to put on. Okay, it's not really moving that much, so I feel okay putting it on here. It does look a little peachy maybe. And then I have like new brushes here that were also decluttered to me. I didn't want to use like dirty brushes for like the different face products just so I could see the products on their own. But this is a brush from Bella Beauté Bar. These I have a set of these that were decluttered to me from Rocky from That's Let's Pan It Out. But this looks like a really good face brush. And I do need a mirror. I'm just going to use this mirror. So, oh, let's catch that. Yeah, it's a little yellow. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. This is like a super matte foundation, and then the primer was super matte, so I'm very curious what this will look like. Okay, not too bad, honestly. We'll see if it oxidizes. I'm gonna get up nice and close. So I'm sure I could build it up, but I do like the fact that I can see my freckles, like my moles, through. And this brush blended it out really well. Okay, I like that so far. So, let's ask if I'm going to use cream products, because I like to do my cream products before I do my concealers, because sometimes my concealer helps like tone it down a little bit. So we'll go back to yes or no and ask if I will be using creams. Yes, okay. So let me go to my cream bronzer and contour. Oh, my Pearl Beauty, so that is in my project pan. And then I like to do my all of my cream products at once in one step. So let me go to my cream blush. LYSOG, what does that mean? Oh, okay. So I have in here my LYS OG, which is the original, and then LYS Franken. I should have put the shade name. It's Confident, but I will be using just not my Franken, but straight out of the drawer. And then I forgot to put my new cream highlighter in here, so I know I am missing products. But let me ask, should I use my new cream highlighter? And if it says no, then I'll use my Sydney Grace cream highlighter that I've been using forever. Okay, so my new cream highlighter is my She Glam. It was decluttered to me from Heather. So I need this is my basket of Project Pan items. So I need my Pearl Beauty that I have depotted in there. And then I need my LYS cream blush. And then my She Glam liquid highlighter. This is in the shade Vanilla Frost. So what I like to do is I just take my finger or a brush. I should have brought my cream product brush out here, but I'm just going to take my finger and put this around the perimeter of my face. It's the Pearl Beauty, and then I'll put it here. And then what I like to do is dot my cream highlighter, which is kind of risky because I have not used this yet. So maybe I don't want to do that with my contour. Let me blend my contour bronzer out. Do I have a good brush for this? I'm just going to use this liquid blush brush from e.l.f. I will be honest, usually, oh wow, usually I do underpainting. Literally every single day I underpaint. So I don't know why my brain did foundation first, but this is helping me use items in a different way, I suppose. My hair is everywhere. So yeah, I usually use a lot more product than that when I underpaint, just being transparent. But now I'm going to dot this on my cheekbones. I'm just going to do one dot or two dots. Because I've never used this before. I don't know how crazy it is. But I mean, I am blending it with this cream blush. This is the shade Confident. This is in my Rolling Project 10 pan. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna tap the brush in here. And then blend these on my cheeks together. The reason that I usually underpaint, for one, is because the products that I'm panning are not the right undertone for me. So I don't really want to have them show very much. Like this is a little warm for my preferences. And I'm being very light-handed. Because usually, because I'm so fair, if I do cream and then I do powder, like cheek products on top of it, it's just way too intense. So that's why I like doing underpainting, but I feel like this looks pretty okay. So let me set that aside. Whoops. Now let's do powder. Because I always have to set my face no matter what. I'm curious, like, if these matte products will last all right without powder, but let's just see. My Wet n Wild loose powder, so that is my translucent Photo Focus loose setting powder, and you can barely see it, but this is like almost done, which is amazing. I think I'm gonna have to take the sifter out because I'll just show you like how much product there is now, and then like barely anything comes out. I know that looks like a lot, but it's really not. I need like double that for my face, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm just gonna use this brush from Profusion. Concealer. Oh my gosh. See, I'm doing my makeup out of order and it's really throwing me off. Do I even need concealer? Yeah, I can still see blue. Okay, I'm gonna put this powder down very gently. Oh boy. Concealer. I really thought I would be able to talk about other things during this, but I'm really just talking about my makeup, which is fine. Benefit Boing. Okay, that is an empty. That just shows how I have not updated this wheel in a while, which I apologize. Catrice Corrector. Yay, this is my favorite. Where are you? I don't know where you are. It's in my purse. Oh no. I want to re-roll. I'm sorry, you guys. I really wish. I just don't want to get up. No. Too Faced Born This Way. Ugh. This is too dark, too peachy, too all the things, but I did this to myself, so I'm just going to put like the smallest dots here. Barely anything. And I'm just going to blend this in with my fingers. Hopefully that super small amount will not look so terrible. Okay, yeah, I think the trick in me using that is just not using a ton of it. So I'm gonna go straight in with this brush that has powder on it. Yeah, I feel like that foundation set down itself. So I really didn't need a ton of powder. You can see up close. I feel like it looks nice. I need to shave a mustache. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, actually. Okay, moving on to powder cheek products. Even though you can like see the blush, the cream blush through, I guess I'm just gonna add more color. More color. Should I do powder bronzer first? Okay. I don't usually wear powder bronzer unless it's in a project. My Fenty Franken is gone. No. Okay, Give. So this is my Give Duo. Did I use this in my last randomizer? I feel like I did. I could have used the cream as well because there's a cream and a powder in this. But today I'm just going to use the powder. This is in the shade Heatin' Up. And let me grab, I guess I'll use this, another Bella Beauté bar brush. I feel like the undertone in this is also off for me, or I'm just not a fan of bronzer. Because this is a fairly neutral bronzer. But I feel like I just don't know. Okay. Moving on to blush. Actually, usually I like to do my highlighter first, but that is fine. Essence the blush, and I have the shade Befitting. So this is the shade Befitting. My packaging is broken. I'm pretty happy with how this is looking at this point of the year. Let's do another Bella Beauté bar brush. Why not? The thing I don't like about these colored brushes is that I can't see where I put the product. Or like, did I put enough product? I guess I did. And now, powder highlighter. My least favorite highlighter, the Champagne Pop. This wasn't a project that I just stopped, so I did get a couple of uses on this recently, but not like a ton. What brush should I use? So I'll use this brush. This is a Sigma Soft Blend Concealer Brush F64, but it's pretty dense. So hopefully it's not gonna look terrible. Oh, I guess I should show you. It is pretty blinding, but some angles it is dark. Like, I like this better either under my blush or like mixed in with my blush, so I think it's okay, but I'm considering decluttering this at the end of the year. I feel like I'm being way too casual, or not talking enough, or I just feel off. So should I use a setting spray? Do I have a setting spray here? No. Should I use my ColourPop Pretty Fresh? Because look how much I have left. Not very much. Yes, I will. It might help that foundation a little bit too, because it was feeling a little bit dry. Okay. I do want to just use my current brow powder and my current lid setting shade just so I can get some more use out of those. My current brow shade is from my Millefie Women with Parasol palette, and I'm currently using this shade here. So I do have a designated brush for this. It's like one of the Profusion angled brushes. I really need to do something with my brows. They are a little crazy right now. Like I said, I am filming this on the first day of fall. I decorated for fall last week. So it's a little ahead of the game, but that's fine. If I have time, I'll put some pictures up of my fall decor. I just think it's fun. I love decorating seasonally. I don't go overboard like my mother. No, I loved our house like growing up. She always did such a fun job. But my new lid setting shade is coming from my Milani Soft and Sultry. This is the first use in this like rotation, I guess, because I just hit pan in this shade here. So I'm going to start working on this shade. This is Bare It All. I have used this a few times in the past. I think it's a little dark, but it like looks untouched. Hopefully it's not too dark. I might actually mix it with the shade that I just hit pan on because this shade was like perfect for me, and you can see how much darker this one is. I don't know if it's gonna look darker on my skin though, so hopefully it'll be okay. Okay, I guess it's time to move on to my eyeshadow palettes. Like I said, I have not updated my wheel yet. I have decluttered some stuff, and I have I brought anything new in? I don't think so. So it says that I have 56 options in here, hopefully. So I think if I have completed No Pan Left Behind on the palette, I'm not going to roll it in. So I'm really trying to, you know, complete No Pan Left Behind this year. So hopefully it will roll in something that I have not used yet. Okay, what's going on? It spun, sorry. Odin's Eye Flora Story. Okay, I have completed No Pan Left Behind in that. So I'm gonna re-roll. Sorry if you think this is cheating. ColourPop Mint to Be. Have I completed No Pan Left Behind in that? I guess I just need to check. Yes. Yes, I have. Okay. The Child. Okay, let's see here. ColourPop The Child I have not completed, so let me go grab that palette and I will be right back. Okay, here it is. Adorable little palette. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I need this palette in my life, but it is so stinking cute that I keep it around. And I do like, you know, if I'm going for a green look, I do like it. So I think I'm gonna do a green look today. I think it will look nice with the purple. I have limited brushes with me, so hopefully it'll work out. But I'm gonna use this extremely old, I have no idea where it came from, brush. But it's just kind of fluffy. It's like a little travel brush. I don't know. And I'm gonna go in to this center shade called Baby Face and run that through my crease. Should I zoom you in? A little better. Okay. I do like how neutral this palette is. The golds are a little warm, but overall it's a pretty neutral palette, which I like. Let me see. I do have this. It's a Sigma Firm Blender E44. Just trying to clean off whatever was on it, and I'm going to go in with this bottom center green right here called Float Your Crib. Have you guys watched The Mandalorian? I did watch the first, like the original Mandalorian. And then my husband and I started watching like the first spin-off. I don't even remember what it was, but we just weren't that into it, so we didn't keep like with the series or anything. But we did really enjoy the original Mandalorian. Whoa! Let me take that brush before with no extra product and just blend that a little bit. Okay. Not looking for perfection. And I think I might as well just go in with all of these like green shimmers. So I'm going to go in with this all over my lid. We'll see what this looks like kind of topped over that, and then this in the inner corner. So first is Sipping Soup. This is more like a satin shimmer, which, I mean, I'm sure there's a place for them, but usually I just top it with a even more shimmery shimmer. So I just feel like these kinds of shades are a little unnecessary for myself. Now I'm going in with Right Hand Mando. Very basic look. And now I'm going in with that inner corner shade, Precious Cargo. The Claw. Reminds me of Toy Story. Okay. So let me actually go in with that darker green on my lower lash line a little more. I did add it there to begin with, but I'll just bring it a little further in. And I do want to ask if I want to do like yes or no if I'm going to use an eyeliner. Because if I'm not going to use an eyeliner, I want to do like an eyeshadow wing. So let me go to the yes or no wheel. Say, am I going to use eyeliner? Yes. Sorry, my screen is so dirty. So I'm going to put this palette down now. I think that's super easy and basic look. Do I have an eyeliner wheel? Yes. Okay. I know I have more eyeliners than this, but I guess this is what we're working with. My black pen. So that is my Beauty Bay eyeliner in the shade Domino. And I'm going to get that palette. Ow. I just hit my elbow on the drawer that is sitting next to me on the couch. So I'm going to do a wing. I never know if it's going to be small, big, long, skinny. It's just going to be whatever it turns out to be. So I usually start off with my eye lash line. I'm going to try to do really thin. I'm sorry if you can hear my washer or my dryer in the background. Very nice. Yeah, I really like these tones of green actually. I take back what I said earlier about not needing this palette. I think it's nice. Okay. The tension is gone now. I can relax. So I only have one mascara open right now. It is the Tartelette XL tubing mascara from Tarte, just in the black shade. Does it even have a shade? I don't know. It's black. I'm still learning how to use this mascara. It is a tubing mascara, which I'm not used to, but the bristles are very small, and I prefer and I think they're plastic too. I prefer like a bigger bristle brush. And this is very wet. I don't know if that's because it's a tubing mascara. I'm assuming all tubing mascaras are wet. But I like drier mascaras. And I like more volume. I feel like this is a lot of length, but I prefer more volume and length. But I mean, it's fine. It's a good mascara. I'll use it until, you know, for at least the 3 months. That's recommended to have mascaras open. I used to not live, you know, by that rule. Like in high school, I would just use mascara for years and years and years. But I definitely can tell when a mascara changes now. Okay, there's a fruit fly. And it needs to go away. But now, it's probably because I want to get so many empties. Every 3 months, I open a new mascara and call it an empty. But I'm sure there is like a reason they say 3 months, especially around your eyes. Okay, wow, look at my eyeballs. They look so blue. My eyeballs. Okay. Now, lips. Am I going to use a lip liner? Yes, I am. Which lip liner am I going to use? The pinkest lip liner in my collection, Heart On. Let's find it. I somehow feel like this is not going to be very cohesive, but that's okay. So I did have like lip balm on. It's kind of gone now, but I'm just gonna do that. If I need to add more, I will, but I don't feel like I'm going to need to do that. So, do I have, so I have all of my lipsticks, like any lip product in the wheel. I know that I have gotten some new ones that are not in this, but I'm just gonna do the wheel. Oh, Ravi Dahlia. So that's a very neutral color, so I think that will like help with this situation. So let's see here. This is what I'm looking at, if you're curious. So Dahlia, I'll show you, is like a very neutral, like I said, so that will help a lot. And it's pretty sheer, but it can be built up. Do I need anything? Am I missing anything? I think I'm done. This is the look. I think it's fun. I feel like the shimmers on the eyes aren't super impactful. This palette is getting a little older, so I don't know if that's the reason, but let me zoom you out and you can see the full look a little better. Okay, yeah, I think this actually worked out a lot better than last time. The cheeks are pretty neutral, and I feel like the eyes and the lips are both kind of cool toned. So I think it actually works. So I'm happy with this. If you thought this was a fun video idea, let me know in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up so I know I should do it again. If you're not subscribed, I hope you do so before you leave. So I see you all in my next one. Bye.